Catherine, aka the High Heel Gamer, and this is the breakdown. Lord Jesus, I never know what I'm doing on Wednesdays. It's a true thing. And I just found out that the Grinch is producing today's show. So that's gonna be interesting. There he is. There's the Grinch. He's producing today's show. So welcome to the breakdown, everybody. I hope you guys had a lovely week. I can't even tell you what I've done this week because it's been a blur. But I can tell you that this has been the week of trailers. Apparently we have 3, one that I'm unaware of, but we've got 2 that I know.
It's called a mystery.
It's called a mystery, and it's so mysterious, even I can't know. So, I'm in this with you guys.
I'm just being honest. Why are you acting like a mystery is so new to you? Do you not know about Santa and about mysteries, the mystery of the holidays?
First of all, I don't like mysteries. I don't like not knowing things. I need to be in the know. I am nosy for a reason. And Santa and I go way back because I found him when I was 4 because I'm nosy. Santa and I go way back.
I'm sure all the kids feel that way.
So we have a trailer apparently.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of here. You do your thing.
Okay. So the first trailer, I hope, is the Wonder Woman trailer. So are we queuing that up? Is that happening? Is that a thing?
You would like that, wouldn't you?
I would love to watch the Wonder Woman trailer right now.
Okay.
Now.
Life
There we go.
hasn't been what you probably think it has. We all have our struggles.
Have you ever been in love?
A long, long time ago. You?
So many times. Yeah, all the time.
And I was in a bad Ghostbusters movie.
Welcome to the future. Life is good, but it can be better. And why shouldn't it be? All you need is to want it. Think about finally having everything you always wanted.
I can save today, but you can save the world.
Steve.
Baby Yoda?
No. I take what I want in return. Everyone will see.
Living for the music.
The world needs you. You know what you need to do.
Nothing good is born from lies. And greatness is not what you think.
Yay, yo!
It's all art.
That's just a trash can.
It's just a trash can. Yeah.
Dude, 80s. I'm in it. I'm in it for the 80s. I'm in it for the fashion. I'm in it for the music. I am praying for such a good soundtrack. I love anything and everything 80s. And I'm actually excited about this movie. I don't tend to get excited for DC films. Because, when you get excited for DC films, you end up eating a pint of ice cream and crying like you've been in a breakup. So, true story. But I am excited about this. So, I'm super thrilled. Yes.
So, you're thrilled. I'm going to add somebody to this conversation.
Ooh, let's do it.
Kevin?
Yes.
Hey,
Kevin?
Kevin. What's up, brother?
Just
Buddy?
enjoying a Wednesday evening.
Kevin!
What's up, Cat?
How you doing?
Hi.
Well.
That's the Grinch, Jack.
I'm not a Grinch.
He is.
I want to apologize real quick. I made fun of a talented actress during this trailer by making a Ghostbuster joke. She's very funny.
She is.
I'm still like a little hurt by
Bitter
it.
about it? We're all bitter about it. So
But anyway, so have you
Did it
seen
ruin your childhood?
it did.
Yeah. It ruined my adulthood. So Kevin, tell us what did you think of the new Wonder Woman 1984 trailer?
I liked it. I was surprised it was going to be 1984, but I mean, I actually liked it.
Yeah. You're saying that like you're assuming I didn't like it.
I think he geared that more towards me because he knows how I felt about Wonder Woman and Suicide Squad. So,
Well, how did you feel? Like, why don't you tell the viewers at home?
Oh, I thought I mentioned this before. Like, it was so unrealistic. Like the
You have, but it's my job to bring
to
you
bring
back
it
around.
to bring me back to Angerville.
And let's be honest. If I can make people send you more hate mail,
I believe it. Don't at me. Don't at me. So, okay. So Wonder Woman in Suicide Squad was unrealistic to what she is in the comics. She had Flash's speed, which is like, that's not a thing for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is not a speedster. So the fact that she was speeding like irked me. And then it was just downhill from there or not Suicide. Why do I keep saying Suicide? Justice League. I don't know why I keep saying Suicide Squad.
Okay. See,
That was throwing me off a little bit as well. I thought I knew.
Sorry. And
Yeah,
I'm sober. I'm sober. I'm doing this sober.
I don't believe her personally.
Totally sober. I don't have a drink.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Sure. But so okay, so let's see here. We can if all systems work correctly, we can kind of jump through here. Yeah, we have a little cameo here at the start.
Yeah.
Which is, to be expected in these films, without a doubt.
They're saying that she's supposed to play. Can I say, like, she's supposed to be playing?
Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. We just got to go to our graphic here to make sure we don't have angry.
Spoiler alert.
So, yeah. What's your spoiler alert exactly?
That she's supposed to be playing Cheetah. What's her face? What's her real name? I don't know her real name. Kristen Wiig. There it is. Boom.
What's her face?
What's her face? She's supposed to be playing Cheetah.
So are you confused about the actress's name or Cheetah's name?
No. The actress's name, which is Kristen Wiig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I mean, you seemed.
Seemed
confused.
Don't I always seem confused? I never know what I'm doing. I fly by the seat of my pants on these things, people.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
So okay, but no. Overall, let's get a score. Are you excited? Is this a A? Are we doing? Wait, a Cat? Are you doing 1 through 10? Or are you doing like plus and minus? What's the deal here?
1 through 10. A through Z.
10. A through Z. Jesus. All right.
I give it a U plus.
A U plus.
That's a solid U plus, though.
It is a solid U plus.
I feel like I'm missing an inside joke.
So I'm actually excited for this movie. I really am. Yeah. I'm interested in seeing how they bring back Steve.
Which I'm politely calling the Captain America ripoff.
Yeah.
I guess that wasn't polite.
It kind of wasn't, but it's allowed in this show, so it's okay.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. All right, so I've been grouchy enough.
Yeah.
Kevin,
what do you think? Are you excited about this movie? Are you a DC fan? I don't even know that.
Generally speaking, I'm not a DC fan, although I have liked a few of the DC movies that have come out recently. I didn't like Superman versus Batman. That was
You
just
did.
yeah, that was bad. Justice League wasn't too bad. Aquaman, don't even get me started.
Hey,
Oh,
Jason,
no, let's get
Momoa,
started.
what?
Can we start with Nicole Kidman being an awkward sore thumb sticking out in a movie where she just didn't belong?
Oh, I didn't even notice. Wow. Yeah.
Well, I'm the Grouch of the Grinch. That's what I'm here for. But yeah, no, I'm not. I feel like everybody kind of knows the DC films aren't really necessarily as good. But that's
I like
okay.
the Joker. Was Joker considered DC?
Joker's like not.
Its own little.
Is it? Is it not?
Is it? Is it not?
It should be part of the DC universe. I mean, it's
got
Batman.
Batman.
It's in Gotham, right?
Yeah, and it's got Batman in it. So.
You can't get any more DC than Batman.
Or excuse me, it has Bruce Wayne in it because he's not Batman just yet.
Well, let's watch out for spoilers. Some of us haven't seen it yet because we've been busy and we're sleeping 2 hours a night.
If you haven't seen The Joker by now,
I work
I
a
don't
lot.
want to hear any more about me missing 1 week of not reading comics. Like, so don't at me, at him. See him right there? At him.
Okay, confession. Haven't seen the Joker.
Oh God, what?
Kevin!
Again, not really a DC fan, so I
But
waited for it
it's
to come
a
out.
great move. I can't even.
Yeah.
I think it's probably a great movie. I love what I've seen in terms of, trailers and stuff. But
At this point, you should have seen the whole movie because everybody's posting so much stuff about it. Like, I can't even.
you know what? Like I said, I'm going on 2 hours of sleep here, Missy.
And
Where-
those 2 hours could have been used to watch the Joker movie.
It could have been.
Us.
If I didn't have a child.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Feed me and take care of me, and
She's
you're
so sweet.
my basis for reality.
Is
Okay.
he
That,
blaming life on the children?
he is.
Yes.
Wow.
And this is recorded, so it can be shown to her later when she's older.
Poor thing. She's going to need therapy.
Hey!
This is what Daddy thought of you.
Yeah.
It's all your fault.
Actually, this isn't smart because I often threaten my significant other, my wife, with like, she'll say something like, she's a pain in the butt today. I'm like, I'm going to remember that. And when she's 14 and she's mad at me, I'm just going to be like, your mother said you were a pain in the butt.
Oh, now.
Yeah, now
Now
there's
the
recorded
business
proof.
has recorded footage of you going, well, I can't watch stuff because my kid needs me, so needy.
Yeah, they're so needy.
Feed me!
Always got to have food and shelter and clothing.
And air.
Air.
Ridiculous. It's a pre-existing condition.
It
Should not
is,
be covered by
actually.
parenthood.
I've got 3.
You've got 3 pre-existing conditions.
Yeah.
One of them's air.
Air, food, and love.
And pop figures.
And pop on my pop figures.
All right. So, did we get a score on this? What is this? A B?
Yeah, I'm giving
A?
it a 6-ish.
6-ish.
Oh, I guess that would be 6.5. 6.5.
Okay, Kevin.
And we're talking about the Wonder Woman trailer, right?
Yeah.
Not air.
I'm gonna.
I give
I was
Air
gonna
about
say
8.
Air would be a good solid 10. I'm gonna go with 10 on that one. The Wonder Woman trailer, I'll go with 7 on that maybe.
Okay. All right. I'll give it. I feel like I'm giving it a 6 just because I don't want to be the.
You don't want to be like, I give it a 3.
I was gonna give it a 5, but I give it a 6.
F you,
It's
F you,
fun.
F you.
It's just, I don't know. It didn't have me like super excited. It all feels very formulaic. It feels very like. It's like it's. So when I saw it, this is what I thought. I thought, oh, we wish we were as much fun as Thor Ragnarok, and oh, we need to throw this like Captain America type guy who's from the past humor that cashed in once before. So it's like that was the pitch. Thor Ragnarok, with Wonder Woman, we got a little Captain America in there, and who the hell's the villain? Nobody knows. It doesn't matter.
Who's the villain? Is it the
80s.
guy? Is it the girl?
80s.
80s. I am living for the 80s though. Maybe that's why I'm giving it such a high score, because I'm all about 80s fashion, 80s music, 80s vibe. Woo!
Do you remember the 80s fashion? Why would you want to go back to that?
I do remember the 80s fashion.
What's the
Denim on
point?
denim on denim on denim. Come on, man.
Denim on denim.
Dude.
I don't even own enough denim in this house to pull off that outfit.
And then leg warmers.
Yeah.
And then you took the calf socks and you scrunched them down with your Reebok high tops. LA Gear? Don't even get me started. I love
It's so intense.
Just say no.
All about
Just
this.
say no.
Just say no.
Sorry.
Come on. Do you want the guys in the pink like suit jackets with the sleeves pushed up? No, why? All right.
Miami Vice? Yes.
Yeah, but it didn't look as good in a mall. Let's be honest. You know. So I've got another one here for you.
Trailer
Following up on the 80s here, we've got sort of a tie-in. This is the worst tie-in ever. But one of the actors from Stranger Things is in here, so I feel like we're kind of tying it into the 80s tasticness. The audio will be on, so if you guys have comments, the world will hear it.
Oh.
What are you
Isn't that a
doing
James
here
Bond
in
movie?
Somerville anyway?
Yeah.
Honestly, my mom won't say it, but we're completely broke. And the only thing that's left in our name
I've seen this part before.
is this creepy
I've
old
seen
farmhouse our
this
grandfather
trailer.
left us in the middle of
Look, a
nowhere.
creepy house.
Why'd you bring me over here?
I thought that little girl was 11 from I'm like, oh,
What is that?
I don't know.
No, they couldn't afford the good cast member from
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
and I'm hoping that's Slimer. I'm not gonna lie.
Somehow, a town that isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate, that has no fault
Found
lines,
Paul
no
Rudd.
fracking, no loud music even,
Bearded
is shaking on a
Paul
daily
Rudd,
basis.
no less.
Under the dining table now!
Hey, remember that one summer we died
Yeah, because who does that? Who still hides underneath a rickety table?
I found this in my living room.
I just
Killer
Yeah.
replica.
A replica of what?
A ghost trap?
exposition.
There hasn't been a ghost sighting in 30,
30
years.
years. That means the other one never
New York in
existed.
the 80s? It's like The Walking Dead. Your dad never mentioned this to you?
Walking
Maybe it's
Dead,
just
that's
my
a
mom.
current reference.
Yeah.
My grandfather died. My mom says we're just here to pick through the rubble of his life.
That's depressing.
It is.
Who are you?
Last name Spangler.
Oh, that's some Stranger Things music right there. Right? Like the way it came in felt very synth.
Call it luck. Call it karma. I believe that everything happens for a reason.
Come on, darling.
Demi Gorgon.
It has a gunner seat?
Cat! Right here, I hear you yelling!
Yeah, I'm yelling at you. Check out this photo Kat sent me. Hopefully Kevin will jump back in here.
Am I live?
Yeah, you're live. We're live.
Sorry.
Welcome to live. Hold on, everybody look at Kat and enjoy her embarrassment together. As a group, as a team, we enjoy your embarrassment.
Let me
but
see
so-
my cheeks getting super red because I thought we were okay. So anyway,
Honestly,
sorry. Welcome back.
I wish I could zoom in on you right now, just because like you look all embarrassed. No, but so guys, we work with this app called BeLive TV.
And it's
They do allow us certain functionalities that other systems don't allow, but they are in beta. And every once in a while, as we try to do the fancier things like showing videos. What's up, Kevin?
Kevin.
Hey. But I was just explaining to our guests at home so that sometimes the BeLive app freaks out because it's in beta, and we are pushing its limits. I don't think there are many people that are trying to show videos and discuss them at the same time. So maybe we're just pushing a little too hard.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it again because today's entire episode is all about trailers.
first?
So real quick before I break the internet again.
Yeah.
I want to hear your reactions to the Ghostbuster trailer.
Okay, so I actually like it so far. I'm not a big fan of the little kids acting. That's not a thing for me. Yes, nerd alert. I went the wrong way. Sorry. It's not a thing for me. Like, his acting is not.
Question: when you say he, you're talking about
the little kid, the kid from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who feels like he's the weakest actor from Stranger Things they could have possibly brought over there?
Me.
I really love Stranger Things, but
yeah, he's not my favorite.
11 would have been better.
Right? But so
Dustin. I would have voted for Dustin.
Yeah, the kid with the teeth.
Yeah, I would have voted for him too. But there's, I feel like they're putting him in a bubble of the comedic relief, and now everything that he's in, he has to be the comedic relief, which I'm just like, give the kid variety. He's young.
Or maybe that's all he can do.
Or maybe he's happy with the money.
That. I'm sure they're not offering him popcorn and peanuts.
Yeah. So a lot of people have been saying like, oh, it's not kid friendly, or they're going a darker route. And I'm like, we don't know that yet. We don't know which official route this movie is going to go, for the simple fact. I was going to say show.
I thought you were going to say shit.
No, show. For the simple fact that, okay, yeah, the music is a little dark-ish.
It's kind of Stranger Things-ish, if you ask me.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. But, I mean, if you really look at the cast, with the exception of Paul Rudd, they're all kids.
Yeah, I think one of my biggest disappointments with the trailer was that there wasn't the traditional Ghostbusters song.
You wanted that, yeah.
Yeah, I have the CD. I play it in my car.
I have 80s on my car, 80s XM, and they play that every now and again, and I love it. And then they play what's his name? Oh man, Bobby Brown's version of Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
But the reveal of the car was great. Watching it go is great. Like I sent you those pictures. I've been in a replica Ecto-1 car, which is actually
make it Ecto-2, right?
Yeah. It's got like all the bells and whistles of the original Ecto-1.
Badass.
Yeah, it is. It's great. So seeing the car just like, oh yay! I'm excited to see it. So I'm hoping that the trailer's just a little taste of something bigger and not the first bite of something bigger. Like, I hope it's just an appetizer, not the actual, because then we're all screwed because it's gonna suck.
No, this one's not gonna suck. I like to believe that somebody learned their lesson from the last movie, which I didn't think was as awful as everybody else. It didn't ruin my childhood, but I'd like to think that somebody learned a lesson, and this movie is gonna be awesome. Yeah,
I would say that it didn't actually ruin my childhood. The thing about the other Ghostbuster film that actually really bothered me was that I really love all the actresses. They're all really funny comedians that have shown, most of them, at least at some point in their career, have shown they could do serious work too. So I had high expectations, and I felt like the writing was beneath them, honestly.
Yeah.
I thought they were just cashing in on, oh, we're female. And it's like, yeah, but you also could just be smart people who happen to be Ghostbusters, and I just want to see you be Ghostbusters.
Exactly. And that was my big thing too. Is like, it was a wasted opportunity. You have all these wonderful seasoned actresses. They're not newcomers. They're not nobodies. They're seasoned actors.
They're not Kristen Stewart.
Thankfully.
I broke Cat. How did I break Cat?
Kristen Stewart, the chick from Twilight?
Yeah, it's not her.
Oh God, no.
It's
No,
a
I'm
star.
Easy
So
stomach.
yeah, like I was like, what? Why is he bringing her up?
feel
Like,
I
what's
tried your
happening?
mind. I told you I've been sleeping 2 hours a night for a couple of days here, and
I was so worried. I was like, why is her name being mentioned? I said seasoned actresses. Like, what are you saying? right now?
she's just all over this. Like I'm looking at the social media and posts and stuff, and I guess there's still backlash over the Charlie's Angels thing.
Oh yeah, because
Oh, yeah, that's hurting my feelings.
yeah, that was the trailer alone was enough for me to know that I don't need this movie, and B, I don't need to watch this movie.
I don't need this movie.
Yeah, I don't need it. It was something I definitely don't need. It's another wasted opportunity because the script was maybe decent, and then you've got Twilight chick.
Well, and it was like it's the freaking Charlie's Angels. It's about a trio. You've got one actress that everybody knows, but she isn't exactly necessarily the most popular actress. But she's not. I don't know. It's just something about her brand that doesn't fit. But then the other two girls. The whole thing about the Charlie's Angels is you're supposed to have three people that everybody knows their name, that they're the stars. And I don't know. I kind of felt like. Well, we can get into all that another time. The director, producer, also an actor, I felt like she maybe was more interested in her own
agenda.
And credit than she was in making a good movie, you know?
Yeah.
I find that hard to believe that anyone in Hollywood would have that attitude. I don't understand. Where does this come from?
There are egos involved?
You got a lot of nerve, mister. A lot of nerve.
Kevin, where are you? Like
He's in my basement.
I'm in the real world.
In the world, where are you?
Don't.
You're hanging out with Carmen Sandiego.
He's in my basement.
Are you? I like that you can point. So are you in North Carolina? You're part of the Ghostbusters.
Okay. Part of the Ghostbusters of North Carolina.
Yeah. So tell me real quick about the Ghostbusters of North Carolina. Do you guys get together? Are there dues? Are there like?
Oh, there are dues, all right. You pay them.
Yep, I'm a little behind.
Let's see. The Ghostbusters of North Carolina. We are a group of volunteer adults whose desire is to make the world, make our community a better place by kind of dispelling some of the negative crap that the news media is putting out there and that the world's putting out there, just by trying to make people laugh and smile for a while by using our love of Ghostbusters. We raise money for certain charities and causes. We put fat people in a flight suit and dress them up like a Ghostbuster so people can laugh at them. Yeah, it's...
How do people how do people find the real Ghostbusters?
You can find us on Facebook by doing a search for Ghostbusters of North Carolina.
Okay.
And then you'll see our shiny faces.
And how much, like, you know, are the dues high? Do people, do you get a free proton pack?
Well, you have to catch a ghost first. That's their first qualification.
Well, that's part of the new guidelines that we came up with for 2020. You actually do get a new proton pack, but the dues are $6 million. So
is that all?
That's it.
So, but you get a proton pack with that.
That's true. And I mean, I don't know. I haven't been tracking the latest data on the proton pack, but I feel like that's actually a good price.
I think so.
But yeah, they actually have an event coming up. They're raising funds for the Special Olympics. They're doing a polar bear plunge in February. Unfortunately, I won't be attending this year because it is the weekend. It is the weekend of my birthday, and I donate to the cause, but I am also donating to this cause.
But she does not want to be with me.
I do, Kevin. You know I love you. Kevin, it's you and me for life, man.
Wait, do you guys get actual jumpsuits? Do you have a jumpsuit? Do you own a jumpsuit, like the tan?
Yeah, we do have flight suits.
Man, I'm super jealous now. All right.
You know, if I had $1 every time a guy said he was jealous of this, you know. I mean, hell, I could retire for 5 minutes.
I wish I could grow a full head of hair, that's for sure. Like, that's not fair. And a jumpsuit and a proton pack. I just want to ride. If I could ride in the Ecto one, I'd probably be okay.
Dude, you saw the pictures. Oh, I'm blurry. There you go.
It can be arranged.
It can be arranged. I know the guy. I actually called the guy today. I know a guy.
I know a guy
the Ecto one that
Ecto one.
He's got people.
I do.
So we have a mystery trailer that we're gonna try to play. We broke the internet last time.
Let's do it again.
Do it.
All right. Let me cue this.
I need to know what this is.
All right. So, spoiler alert. This is a trailer. It's just off the internet, so you've probably seen it. And we're gonna get your opinions on it. I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's a good trailer.
Is this the new Bambi trailer?
Bambi back with a vengeance.
Spoiler alert, mom dies.
Mother. Yeah.
Oh.
It's like in this one, the dad shows up. Dad comes back. It's like, I'm here.
That's actually the second Bambi.
Is it?
Yeah. Dad
I haven't seen the. I didn't know there was.
I didn't know there was a second Bambi.
Spoiler alert! Bambi 2, Dad comes back.
Wow, my child.
Shows up. I have a special set of skills. All right, here we go.
Mystery trailer!
You're so excited. I feel like you're gonna be let down. All right, when this plays, I think I'm gonna try to limit how much. I might maybe I'll mute everybody. Maybe it was the interaction of all our audio streams, but we'll see. I feel like we're about to break the internet again, but here it is, the mystery trailer. Here we go.
Oh, I know what it is!
Come on, trailer. It's screwing up. We broke the internet again. We broke it. We broke it. There we go. Sorry for the replay there, but we're working. I'm going to shut up. Enjoy the trailer.
Dread, wicked vines down the lead. The tears don't stop the fire. It's killing time.
Oh, snap.
Oh, we broke it again?
No, I think we're good. I can hear you at least.
Oh, I mean, you could hear me before. Too.
Oh!
Here I am! And it was the boys! What?
Yeah.
Dude, oh man. So, I hate to admit it, I was super slow to watch the show. And I had people going, what the hell's wrong with you? And I'm like, I've got other shit to watch. And they were like, please watch it. Please watch it. What are you mouthing?
I'm mouthing what the hell is wrong with you?
Oh,
it's
a lot.
So good.
Oh, a lot. Anyway, so I had a Thursday and a Friday where I had nothing to do. So I was like, F it. I'm going to sit down and watch this. And oh man, I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so late. Like, I'm telling everybody, like, thank you for this show. This show is everything I needed in a superhero, not superhero show. It's great. I loved it.
So, Kevin?
Kevin is my sweetheart.
Hold on, Kevin, if I need to mute her, I don't want her to sway your opinion.
Trust me, I've tried many times. Kevin can't be swayed.
Oh,
Did you
Right.
not?
he's there.
Can you hear
Say
me
that
now?
again?
Oh yeah, there you
Yeah.
I'm the only person in the civilized world that can't get into this show for some reason. I know, right? I know. I've heard it. Kat's yelled at me. Zach has yelled at me. I just can't. And I don't know what it is. I think.
Oh, why?
I know what it is.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Part of it was one of the scenes in the beginning, but yeah, it's just I don't know. That's not typically my show. Right?
It's not Kevin's cup of tea. He
Yeah.
is
I'm pure like the driven snow, and that.
his limit. His limit is regular superhero movies. Like that kind of violence is even kind of borderline. Is that safe to say, Kevin? You know.
Somewhat, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's borderline where he goes. Kevin is my favorite because he's like a sweetheart, you know? He's the pure white snow that I just want to step all over and muddy up.
Yeah.
And I just can't. I can't. Like he's very that's why.
So at the end of the day, she pees on me, and I'm Yellowstone.
I love you
Well, I feel like you tapped a nerve on that one.
Kevin's my favorite.
So I'm just gonna throw this up there as a warning, spoiler alert. The Boys season 1 was pretty graphic.
It was super graphic.
Yeah,
Super
I love
graphic.
it. I think you and I are on separate spectrums here.
Yes.
Like, I love I'm just gonna guess. Is it like, spoiler alert, girlfriend explodes and this guy's holding her hands? Is that the scene that's
No, after that.
No, it was basically the scene where the new girl, the blonde, has to pay her dues by doing something with I want to be Aquaman, but I'm really not.
I want to be Aquaman.
Yeah. They left that. I haven't read the comic, so I'll admit to that.
Yeah,
So
me neither.
That's my bad. I'll read it eventually. But I wondered about how far they took that. The way they did the show, I made assumptions about what he had her do, but I felt like they left it to where it's like it could have been a multitude of things. There was like a set of options there. But yeah, that was. I'm surprised she hasn't killed him yet, to be totally honest with you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very
Like
surprised.
I'm waiting for that moment when she's like, "Oh, nobody's in the room." Like, pew! Like I shoot you with my powers and your head explodes.
But I guess I won't spoil it for people. But the ending of season 1, I was just like, "Oh, you want me to spoil it?"
Well, I wasn't sure. I took it down because you were like, "I'm not gonna spoil it," but then you kept.
No, I was just gonna say because your face. I was like, "So do I say it or don't I say
don't
it?" Like,
trust you.
I mean, you shouldn't.
All right,
Okay, I'll
here.
have to keep that one in mind then. You shouldn't.
All right.
No, you
No,
shouldn't.
you probably shouldn't. But go ahead. Let's hear it.
Kevin, we've met. You know.
We've met.
You know. All I was gonna say was the ending of season 1 definitely left me like I dropped what I was holding. So I had a cup of juice.
Is that what you kids are calling it these days?
It was juice. There was-
where you were drunk. You
Look,
don't
there
have
was
to hide.
orange juice in my cup. If there was extra stuff. But I actually spilled it because I literally went, no effing way. And
I get it. I'm the Grinch of the show.
you want me to spoil it?
Yeah, I mean, spoilers up there. But so I will say this. This show I feel like is produced really well. The production value is really amazing. The acting is spot on. As the story goes, if you've read a lot of comics and you've seen a lot of movies and you've read a lot of books, I was not surprised. I kind of like I wasn't surprised by it, but it was done really well. Like I still was like on the edge, enjoying every minute.
Well, okay,
Let's spoil it. So
Okay,
Homelander is a
F it.
douchebag.
So we're spoiling it. If you haven't seen it, sucks to be you, because here we go. Ripping off the Band-Aid. So when Homelander ends up killing Homegirl, I was like, shut up. You love her enough to kill her. Like, that's just like, this is where my love stops. I was done. I was like, yo, there's no way he's gonna do. And then he turns around and just melts her head. And I was like, oh shit. Like, done. I was done. And then, for me, I guess it was that he saved. Okay, so I'm terrible with names. The only reason why I know Homelander's name is because I took a picture of Cliff Bleszinski and his wife dressed as Homelander and Starlight. Anyway, back to it.
She's Star Blonde.
If you can't follow me by what I'm about to say, then you definitely should not be watching me talk because it's going to be confusing. So here we go.
Go watch The Boys and then listen.
And then you'll figure it out. So here we go. So Homelander kills Boss Lady, which drives me nuts because he loved her. He was obsessed with her. And he was just like, F it. I don't care that much.
But he had a motivation.
He did have 100% of motivation because he got lied to.
Well, it's more than that. We can't go through the whole show, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It boils down to being lied to by the person you love. And I'm just like, first of all, you're a self-centered little piece of shit anyway. So why do you even care that you're being lied to? So anyway, then he saves the bad guy, not so bad guy, bearded guy. And I was like, what? And then they land him on a grass. So I'm thinking they're in a park not too far away. I love you, Grinch. Oh, now you're on this side, Grinch. And then there's a little boy that runs out. And that's when I was like, oh, that's the little boy. But I thought it was just going to be the little boy. And then the mom walks out and I'm like, oh shit, the bitch is alive. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot.
I'm going to be totally honest. I feel like you could take your audio. If people haven't seen this show, this is like that crazy person at the bus stop just ran.
When I get excited about things, this is what happens.
But I want to come back over to Kevin real quick. Kevin, as our special guest today, you are not watching the show, but what did you think of the trailer?
Well, now, just for clarification, I have watched the show.
Oh, okay.
I did watch season 1. I didn't really care for it that much. And I couldn't figure out if the bearded guy was actually the guy that played Riker on Star Trek or not. But that's a different story as well.
He was in the new Star Trek movies. Yes, he was.
Oh, cool.
He didn't play. He played. Damn it! I'm a doctor, not a character.
Not a doctor.
Oh, he was Bones.
Yes, he was Bones.
Dr. McCoy. Okay.
Damn it! I'm a doctor, not a doctor, Jim.
And he's a fascinating guy. But anyway, go ahead.
As far as the trailer went, it was not a bad trailer, and it made me interested in the show. I just, having watched the first season, it's not something that I would probably watch unless I had some of that orange juice that Kat had, and then I could probably be talked into it.
Nice.
Because I'm going to say it's probably the vitamin C that helps you do things like that.
It does. It is 100%. How did you know? It is the vitamin C. He's my glove.
Well, I thought it was a really well put together trailer. So I have some experience in editing going back some 20 years, but I enjoyed the fact that they gave vague. I like trailers that don't tell me everything. You give me some fun things. You give me pieces of a puzzle that I know right from the get-go from watching it that you're setting me up. You're setting me up with pieces that I can't possibly put together correctly. You know what I mean? That, like, you're alluding to things that I'm gonna misinterpret and so forth. I like the music. I thought it was a really solid trailer. I love the show. I'm all about people being exploded on screen. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. As for the actor, we'll have to go into that another time because he's got a fascinating background. My understanding is that he's one of those people. He's like wealthy enough he doesn't have to act, so everything he's in he really cares about. Like,
I mean, I'm wealthy enough not to do this show either, but here I am.
Which is the point, which means that this show must be fucking awesome.
Well, duh, it is.
I mean, we have Kevin, so at the end of the day, we don't need.
I have Kevin. Kevin is mine. I do not share my Kevin.
Yeah, I do kind of technically, by law, I do belong to her. So yeah.
By law.
I told you he's in my basement.
The contract states. So Kevin, I understand that you're in North Carolina. We won't reveal it to the public because there's wackos out there. But through the amazing world of technology, cell phones with awesome X-Men covers, I have communicatoed with Kat, and we are going to be providing you with some free prizes.
Is it a new BMW?
It's not, because it's comic book related. And we already gave away the BMW covered in Punisher decals. But we have other comic book related prizes, and Kat's going to give us some inside info on what makes you tick. And you're clearly not much of a DC fan, but whatever you are a fan of, we will get some appropriate materials to you.
I am a Marvel fan.
I am too. I try not to be. I've been working on that, to be totally honest. I've been trying to broaden my horizons, read more Boom. You're a pain in my butt. No, I got some Image comics. I know. Everybody gets confused. You're like, arr. I like this. It gets very Brady Bunch. But,
Oh, no, that's okay.
wait. So, yes, you will be
just two-time
providing...
me?
No,
What?
never.
Okay, I'm just checking.
No.
And Kat hasn't been drinking. This is like the longest episode we've ever done, actually. Kevin, you have to come back.
So there you have the whole story of the boys.
The end.
There is a metaphor there for those of you at home who are paying attention and watch The Boys and follow our show, and you have a deep knowledge of self. But at the end of the day, Kevin gets prizes because he participates, people. And we have good prizes too. So, Kat, you'll pick out the good prizes.
I will.
Not the wonky prizes.
I will.
I remember last time you looked at our abundance of prizes, there were a few figurines that you kind of picked on.
I'm so picky when it comes to certain things. I'm like, ew.
A little bit.
I'm sorry.
So, wait, do you have a favorite character, Kevin?
Favorite character in what?
In the comic book world, not in BDSM, but maybe in the comic book world.
Do I have a favorite character? This is going to sound kind of weird because it's not a character necessarily, but a group. Stormtroopers in Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
I love the Stormtroopers. I don't know what it is. Always wanted to be one. Never will be able to. Can't wear
Why
the
not?
uniform.
Don't
Because
say
his
that.
aim is great. That's why he can't be a stormtrooper.
Oh.
Yeah, can't be a stormtrooper because one, I'm an old man and I got to pee every 30 minutes. Taking the armor off is just.
I wondered. Haven't you wondered about that? Like, what do? They're in that armor all the damn time, and then like, oh my god, I gotta pee. But Vader was like, shoot at these guys.
No, it's like Dune. They have a catheter that recycles.
I've wondered about that, and we'll have to. You know what? Let's have Kevin back to discuss Mandalorian, because I have questions about catheters, about like the helmet sucking skin off his face and using it to create bioenergy.
Oh.
Oh
There's a whole
I
episode
love
there.
this so much. I love this. This is perfect.
So I'm gonna chime out so Catherine can go back to running her show, because I've just been drunkenly and without sleep running around. Still don't.
You've got orange juice?
He's got orange juice.
Today's episode is brought to you by Voodoo Ranger. Voodoo Ranger, the Imperial Stout.
Kind of looks like you.
Anything with a skull on it, I pretty much will buy and drink. So I'm chiming out. This is Jack with Issues
The
with
Grinch.
Catherine. You know what? I don't like that title. I'm gonna revoke that title. Give me a new title. I go back to the cave monster. What did you call me? The dude in the cave? Producer in the cave? Creature in the cave? Whatever, I'm out of here.
He's out.
He's out.
Well, everyone, thank you as always for tuning in and watching. I appreciate you guys more than you really know, because, you know, I'm special and you guys always tune in to watch me. A big shout out to Kevin. Thank you so much for joining me and watching these trailers with me. I really do love you. I love you so much. I love you.
With a face like this, you know.
I mean, with a face like that, how can you not?
I know.
I know. And hopefully we'll be able to have you back on more shows. It'd be great to have little banters with you and stuff, and to see your face. Yeah. So as always, everybody, follow, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're on Twitter now to break down the show. Something, I don't know. I'm on Twitter. But you can catch us on our website. So you know the link to that. Come on, people. You got to know the link to that. issueswithshow.com. Come on. And as always, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.